Pastor Greg Locke speaks out against Starbucks, and I loved it. I watched maybe 40 seconds of it, 30 to 40 seconds, but it sounded so good in the beginning because I'm completely anti Starbucks. And I want to share it with you guys, then we'll talk about it. Now, before you talk and say all these things, I'll pin in the comments a longer video, more extensive video I did on Starbucks, so you understand where I'm coming from and whatnot. So click the link that's pinned in the comments that will lead you to another video before you watch this video. All right, and I believe Greg Locke also did a longer version of it, I believe, and I heard that he gave good points and whatnot. Haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to. But I want to show you guys this short segment where he's talking about Starbucks, and I absolutely love it. All right, take a look at this.
I've been done with Starbucks for a long time. It's communist coffee anyhow. You can go and drink a gallon of Starbucks today. That's fine. Don't you bring in cups in this room. If I see it, I'm going to tell you to take it out.
This reminds me of my dad. I remember, like, me and my wife, when in the beginning of, us first getting married, we were, transitioning into our first home, and we were staying at my dad's for a couple months. And we, um, we just got some creamer for coffee and whatnot, and we happened to get Starbucks, right? This was about 2 years ago. And my dad sees it in the fridge. My dad's like, take this out right now. And then we took it out, right? Because my dad, that logo is the same, it's the same spirit that we cast out of people. It is the same spirit that we see in our dreams, especially in Africa. They have something called mamiwata, and it represents that spirit. It looks like that spirit. Now, if you do your research on Starbucks and how they created their logo and what it stands for and how they read certain books to get that logo and whatnot, you'll be like, you know what? I'm not going to stand for that because of the spirit that is governing over Starbucks. They did it on purpose, and it's absolutely demonic. I just can't drink something. I can't drink something. I can't consume something in my body that was devoted to a water deity, because the Starbucks people who created this whole thing literally believe it's a deity that has power and is looking to your soul. It's just demonic, right? And I'm gonna pin it in the comments.
You hear me? I'm telling you, that company is not only one of the most godless companies on the planet, they are full-blown 1,000% a witch's coven. I promise you it's the facts. I'll stake my life on it. Starbucks is witchcraft.
Come on. Starbucks is witchcraft. Bruh, I've seen them promote, listen, witchcraft. First of all, their logo is absolutely demonic. It is it's a siren spirit. It's a siren. I've casted this spirit out of people, right? Because it's a real demon. It's actually a real demon. It's not just Starbucks. Starbucks didn't create that logo. It is demonic. And the purpose and the reason they assembled the whole thing is it's all founded in spirituality. If you actually do your research, they went to a spiritual book, folklore, you call it, whatever. And then it was a book about sailors and this strange demonic stuff. And they got the siren. And they call it a siren too.
So I've had my reasons for not sharing that as of late, but today we're done with it. Now, if you got 5 cups, don't be freaking out. If you got a Starbucks shirt on, don't freak out. We're a Dunkin' shirt next week. But I just want to make myself clear that I don't care what kind of coffee you drink, but I am going to guard what happens at this church.
Facts. Because, like, it's strange to me how you're casting out marine spirits, evil powers, spirit of lust and perversion, but there's a Starbucks cup in there, or someone's wearing a Starbucks t-shirt. And you understand that logo represents fertility, sexuality, because it's 2 tails. If you really study, it's 2 tails, and it's actually showing its private area. You got to really understand that. The 2 tails represent duality. earth, conquering the earth, and then the water. It's like the Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid falls in love with what is in the earth, and she wants to become a human. She wants to fall in love with humans. Duality, be two. You understand me? It's like a trans species. It's all about that transgender stuff. This is why in transgenderism they're heavy with the mermaid. In transgenderism, they'll have the one of their symbolism is mermaids because it's like half man, half woman, half man, half fish, half woman, half fish. It's just that it's a transition. It's just like it's just strange. You understand me? And I love that. I love that he says that you can drink coffee wherever you want, but you're not going to bring that image here. Facts. Facts. Don't bring that image in here. Facts.
Because I wouldn't let you come in here burning sage, but I'm convinced in the eyes of a holy God, drinking Starbucks ain't no different.
You know, and for me, my convictions, I agree. I agree. I remember one time my wife, we on our way to church 2 years ago, and she was she was she wanted something quick and whatnot. We went to Starbucks, she ate it, she got super sick, she vomited all over the car. And at that point we're just I was like, I was like, you know what I mean? And I think it's overpriced anyway. I think it's overpriced. It's not even that good. It's really overpriced. The first time I had it, I was like, this is really good. And you had it a little more. I'm like, overpriced. Like, overpriced.
It's nothing but libations to Lucifer. I have been shocked at what I have uncovered.
Yep.
The sexual, demonic, sacrificial system that they are willing to support. You ought to see their first logo. We would call it pornography. But you study it. Don't take me, don't take my word for it. Study it. You will find out that mermaid chick on the front, who, by the way, went from that to actually, as far as their folklore is concerned, turning into a full-blown dragon and visiting people in spirit form in the middle of the night, and raised 5 children, 2 of which had one job: burn down churches. Everybody okay? This mic's getting heavy. I'm going to have to throw it here in a minute. Pitch it in the baptismal waters. So look, I don't care. I know. We got people around. Drink it. I don't care. I ain't been to Starbucks in a long time. And I ain't interested in going. Okay? And I'm not even a Charbucks fan, right? It's charred because it tastes burnt. But there's been times I've drunk it and enjoyed it and been fine with it. I won't ever again. You see, once I make my mind up on something, that's fine. And it's not like I'm going to look at my kids, oh, you wicked people, you drink Starbucks. No, that's on y'all, not me. But don't bring it in this church. Okay? Drink it all in your car. I don't ever want to see another Starbucks cup on this platform, ever. Have I made myself? Ever. I was shocked at what it actually propagates and what it actually is. And the Bible says that we to break the images, not celebrate them. I'll go one step further. I find it interesting. You ever wonder why people that are dirt poor and can barely pay their bills somehow find a way to buy $6 coffee?
Facts.
You know what I'm convinced of? I'm convinced that one of the curses, I don't care what these people say, they're going to go crazy. I'm convinced that one of the curses that is upon Starbucks is the curse of poverty. Because most of the people that drink Starbucks can't even pay their bills, but they can't stop drinking it.
You don't understand how expensive Starbucks is. And I know so many people that are struggling financially, but they need their Starbucks every morning. Just Starbucks, super expensive. Look how much money you're spending in a month. Like, stuff is...
I don't care if you spend $20, if it's the spiritual coffee, right? But I believe that there is a curse that has been placed upon it that makes people just have to keep going back spending big money on something that tastes like garbage to begin with. Now, I know I got some of you ready for Google fingers right now. But that's fine. That's fine. If I drive by Starbucks and your car's there, I'll never rebuke you. I would never look at our staff and say, you cannot drink Starbucks. But I will look at our staff and say, you will not bring it into the office.
And I love that. I love that 100%.
Right? I don't want it anymore. It's like...
I love that 100%. Everything he just said there, I agree with it. I absolutely love it. And I want to show you guys this image right here. Right? This is supposedly, you know, the growth, the evolution of Starbucks. I've seen this before, but I want to share with you guys again. So it goes from 1971 to 1987. Okay, this complete porn. Like this is like look at it, bro. Like let me really pull this up real quick. Like look at this. Lust, breast showing, two tails, duality, showing that, you know, and it's a female obviously, and you know, in between her legs. And then Starbucks coffee, you're seeing it again, the evolution. You see what I'm seeing? It's rooted in sexual immorality. It's everything wrong with it. This is literally the evolution of it. And there is no way you're drinking this. There is no way you should be drinking this. Absolutely no way. There's no way. There's no way. Right? Because number one, they are 100%, like Greg Locke said, a godless organization. Godless, like to the extreme. And their company is rooted in the demoniac. Their company is rooted in a demonic, sexually immoral image. It is literally satanic. Oh, it's just coffee. Okay, go drink coffee at a witch doctor's hut. I'm not saying the people that work at Starbucks are witches. What I'm saying is the innovative minds and the creative minds that created Starbucks, they were influenced by an evil spirit. They read a book of sirens and they fell in love with the spirit. They even said they looked at the book and it just jumped out to them, and it was the siren. And you got to watch the video that's pinned in my comments. Like, this stuff is ridiculous. Like, if you do your research on this entity, the Starbucks logo, that thing is sexual immorality. It's witchcraft. In Africa, we bring this to people in Africa. We know what this is. Mami Wata. These are the deities in Africa, the deities that people go worship at the water. Literally, if I go to show this to people in Africa, they will say Mami Wata, Queen of the Coast. Esprit de sirène, it's a siren spirit. And when they created this logo, you got to understand that they knew too that these sirens were singing songs and causing sailors to shipwreck. Like, they literally knew all this stuff when they were creating the logo. They knew it. They said it. Look at the link below, and I show all this evidence and stuff like that. It is demonic. They have a demonic, godless agenda. They were rooted in the demoniac. They're rooted in all this Marine Kingdom satanic stuff. You can agree to disagree. I don't care. But if you're a Christian, you say you defend what this logo is, and you defend what they stand for, you might need deliverance because you caught up in the taste. Ain't no way we casting out demonic forces of sexual morality, evil spirits of marine spirits, spirits from the water that look like this, that operate like this, that have the agenda of this satanic spirit, and we drinking it. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. I can't do it. Anyways, listen, I'm gonna go as far as saying I brought people through deliverance. Okay. Anyways, God bless you guys. May the Lord be with you in the name of Jesus. I 100% agree with Greg Locke. 100%. Guess what? I don't care if you disagree with me. I'm not telling you not to drink Starbucks. I'm not trying to control you, but I'm just spitting facts. Facts.